Time and time again.
College football season. Week 1 is in almost in the books actually because we got Bill Belichick and the North Carolina Tar Heels playing tonight. So what's going on, people? What's going on, people? 6M Mad Mike Sports, the originators is in your city.
In the city, city of
City of the
Atlanta,
Colts. City of the Colt.
we keep it rocking, we keep it slobbing.
City of the Colt. All right, man. So, like I said, man, we doing something a little different here this season, as y'all already see on the screen. We is going to give our thoughts on week 1 of the college football season. So, before we go ahead and get into this, we're gonna give a shout out. We got my boy Lee, 85, 8137 Souls. King Treyways, Legacy, Carter Walker, Xavier Littman, ATL Leos, Sonia.
Oh, yeah.
We got Bucks, Rays, Bolts, Southside, D Coleman. And that concludes the what, Mike?
It's the real roll call.
Roll call, baby. All right, let's go and get right into it, Mike. As you already know, it's been very, very interesting college football Saturday and a little bit of Sunday as well, man. So, how you want to kick this off, man? Let you choose. What we gonna kick it off with?
Let's start with them. Let's start with the people. They give us a game that they want us, not the ones that you see on the screen, the Texas. Unless you want to see talk about the Texas game or the Georgia Tech game, y'all throw it. So the most votes get the smoke.
Most votes get the smoke. So Cartier talked about Florida State. Should we clown Alabama for at least a good
Of
5 minutes?
course, wait, like we
Let's
like.
start off with that. Let's start off with that.
Oh, okay. Stop
Let's
coming with the heavy
let,
smoke. Oh,
let's
damn.
start with that. Man, what the hell Mike, what the hell happened in that game? Bruh, it's so bad you got that you got Johnny Manziel talking about talking about don't nobody fear them niggas no more. And you almost said it in that passion. So for those that may have not heard is the Florida State Seminoles had upset Alabama like 31-17. And good Lord have mercy. The Alabama faithful is already in suicide on the suicide mode right now. Everybody already complained about firing the head coach. But this is what comes to a part of it. Um, when you don't have that culture like that anymore, and like you said, Nick Saban is a culture for Alabama. Now, like I said, Alabama's in a division in the SEC that they can still make it to the SEC championship game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to hurt in the long run, but it's going to hurt in the short term, but it may not hurt in the long run. But Mike, what was your thoughts when you saw that game? Because the thoughts that I saw in that game was you trying to is basically you trying to modernize something that trying to fix something that wasn't broken.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you want to look at the numbers speak for itself. So I'm gonna just give out some numbers. Ty Simpson, 23 of 43, 254. You have that's on
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
passing
hold on, hold on. What was the passing attempts again?
23 of 43.
Oh hell no! You
Mm-hmm.
already you already lost right there.
Yep. And
You already
this is where is like it gets out of hand. All right. So you got 29 carries for 87 yards. And this is Alabama, right? They're supposed to get all the top guys, all that. But I think this is significant just on Alabama side. Ryan Williams, guess how many yards he had?
was it less than 50?
Yes. They had 5 catches for 30 yards. That's the whole
Mm,
game right there.
mm. So basically, what they did was so what you're saying, Mike, is the guy that had the biggest hype coming into 2025,
Yep.
Florida State, basically said, "Motherfucker, you ain't beating us."
Sound familiar, huh? Yeah. But this
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is right here.
really
Yeah, we gonna go on to that one too. That's kind of interesting in itself. But I want to look at these Florida State numbers. All right, this is where I think it shift the tide. Damn,
do. Okay.
no pun intended. All right, no pun intended. Um, but they had 152 yards passing, 230 yards rushing. Florida State did. That's the
So
entire game right there.
that sounds very, very familiar.
Mm.
That sounds like a very familiar game that we're
Yes,
gonna talk about later. But
yes, indeed.
but yeah, if you're giving up almost 400 yards on the defensive side and over 220 of that is on the ground. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a culture shift right there. And
Yep.
and like you said, Kalen DeBoer, who came from the Pac-10 the year before,
Mm-hmm.
this is pretty much what it sounds like this type of team is going to be. Like I said, this is just week one. We don't know how they're going to be for the whole season. But the thing about it, when it comes to the Alabama fans and the Alabama faithful, that's not a good look to get physically dominated by a Florida State team that was unranked.
Yeah. He he, in my opinion, he's just trying to incorporate his culture, to be honest. And I know Alabama fans ain't gonna want to hear that, but they need to chill out. Hey, this
Hmm.
ain't Nick Saban. This is a passing guy. Like he come from like a passing. That come from a passing
Yeah,
a passing conference.
he's a
That's what they do.
He's a Pac-10 coach, a Pac-12 coach.
I don't know what
They
y'all was
pass the ball exactly. As a Pac-12 coach, they like you said. So essentially what it comes down to is Alabama. They about to modernize Alabama into a run and gun style of offense.
Alabama is exactly what Georgia was last year, and why I was so frustrated.
That is true.
We tried
Southside.
Georgia tried to come in there and throw the ball 50 times a game with Carson Beck, try to modernize the offense, and it didn't go.
Hmm.
And now here we go this year. It's completely different.
And like you said, tell Bama, yeah, all. Yeah. Alabama had a Jesus prayer throw that was completed for them to lose in the Auburn last year. Yeah, and they had a lot of games like that. Yeah, Bama is not going to have a lot of patience with. Yeah, you come out the gate losing to an unranked Florida State team. Yeah, they calling for your head off rip. But like you said, that right there in this case is just one of those things where it's like that's why it's college football for a reason, bro. Y'all don't even we don't even know what type of games we're gonna get to. And speaking of that, um, there was another game that happened this weekend too that a lot of people um are kind of talk trash talking about, and Mike probably on the phone cussing somebody's asses out.
Maybe.
Yeah. I kind of had a feeling. Yeah, I wasn't saying nothing. So I was like, you can cuss somebody. Um, I want to get into the next big topic at hand, and it
Hmm.
is the roasting of Arch Man.
Yeah, I love this one.
Okay, so as we already know, Texas lost the Ohio State 14-7, and Arch Manning has been catching a lot of the smoke here the last couple of days for the way that he played. Um, Me personally, um, I'm not surprised that the game came down that way for
Hmm.
the simple fact that you played against the defending national champions, which means they were one of the better teams in college football as well. And you had to think about it is actually a fresh new start on a fresh new season in which the expectations was high.
Hmm.
But I could say Steve Sarkisian didn't help him at all.
Yeah. Somebody else said that it was who was I watching? It was
Keyshawn,
surprising. Stephen A. Smith said the same thing. You say who else said it?
Keyshawn here said, "Why did Sark wait to the end of the fourth quarter and let Archie be aggressive?"
I think he did the opposite of that. He came out super conservative, and
Yeah.
then you get him. But the reason why he was aggressive, it seemed to look like it. He was aggressive, but he was aggressive from the very beginning. Because what
Mhm.
he should have done, he should have come out. See, if you got a young quarterback, the first thing that you want to do is start from the bottom to the top. And what I mean by that, you want to start low and you want to gradually build your way up to him being aggressive. He did the complete
Right.
opposite. He treated Arch like he was Peyton. He treated Arch like he was Eli, that he can come out throwing the ball, looking deep first, and then coming way down. He worked his way down. And I think what happened was what kids were talking about, Sark didn't help him. He didn't help him at all. You got to understand this dude is still young, still relatively unproven. No matter how much skills you have, you're still an unproven player. And that right there is what you saw. Forget because in the fourth quarter he started getting comfortable because they kept throwing the screen, they kept running the ball a little bit more to use his legs. Like he started getting comfortable. So for me, this is all that entire game was all on Sark, if you ask me.
Yeah. And it kind of goes back to what you talk about getting your quarterback into a rhythm off rip. That's where that's where the quick passing game, the short passing game, the screens, the hook routes and stuff. Like I said, that's kind of one of those things that's very important for all quarterbacks is to start off with a rhythm. But when you're trying to call plays and try to make this guy look like a damn superhero,
Mm-hmm.
of course he's going to look like a dumbass throwing the
Mm-hmm.
football. Yeah,
This team just won the national championship. Like that was like Sark was so fucking arrogant in this game. It was just I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. That was a completely arrogant game plan coming out trying to throw the ball deep from the very beginning. It was completely arrogant. Didn't
Because
help
what
him
was the
at all.
because what was the numbers on the game? Because they really didn't run the ball that much neither, which is
Well,
an interesting part.
the running game, I mean, a lot of the a lot of runs came um, late in the game. Well, they had 37 carries. 37 carries, but a lot of them was really um, very
like
ineffective.
third,
And
fourth quarter.
yeah, it was like third, fourth quarter where he was already out of rhythm. He didn't really miss the 13 passes out of out of 30. So it wasn't necessarily the fact that they were throwing the ball a lot. The thing is, you wouldn't get those, but it wasn't rhythm. It wasn't rhythm. It wasn't rhythm calls. Gotta get a guy into a rhythm. And the thing is, I think we're gonna get to that. But the thing is too, like you were saying, it's like y'all trying to build this guy like he a superstar already. Like they got the best athletes in the fucking world. Okay, that's why I call them athlete university. That's what they are. Ain't nothing but athletes out there. You're trying to make Arch go against these guys. He'll look like a like one thing I do like about Arch. That boy got an arm. You can't teach the type of throws that he can make. You can't teach those types of things. You saw that in the fourth quarter. They were literally a possession away from tying the game up. So I love what I saw from Arch. You're talking about a guy obviously has the pedigree, but the skills. But I think another thing too, what Jay was talking about below is um, Matt Patricia. That's an NFL coach in college. He knows exactly what to do. He knows exactly. I thought he called him. I think the war, the game within that game wasn't the players. The war within the war was really Matt Patricia versus Steve Sarkisian. And I thought Matt Patricia made Steve Sarkisian look like a fucking rookie.
Made him look like a drunk with a clipboard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the final question on that one is it over for Arch Manning already? Like everybody keeps saying, it's over for him.
Yes, it's over for him as far as how everybody see him. It's
No,
over
no,
for
I'm not,
him.
I'm not, I'm not, I'm not talking about as far as what people see. Is his career over because he lost against Ohio State?
Oh hell no. No, absolutely not.
Because the way that these motherfuckers they talk about his career is over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The thing is, it's two things that going against Arch. His complexion and his family lineage. And I wouldn't want to be him if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, totally honest with myself, I wouldn't want to be Arch. No matter how well he does, he's going to be Peyton. He's going to be compared to Peyton, in my opinion. And this is just my goat. Okay. And yes, I do have a bias when it comes down to Manning because when I look at him, I love watching Eli. I love watching Peyton. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, so there's a bias as far as I'm concerned when I look at Arch. I do have that. And plus I'm a quarterback guy. So I look at everything when I'm looking at a game from a quarterback's perspective, how they call in the game, the types of passes and plays that there is. It's like for me, I'm I like how Georgia got see, this is why I think you look at a guy like Stetson Bennett, why he looked so much better than what he actually was is because Georgia they did exactly what I'm talking about. They started with the running game, they used his legs, and they were down to up. They went down to up, short, medium, and then they got more aggressive. That's how you're supposed to do it when you got a quarterback that is young and it doesn't necessarily have the arm. He doesn't have necessarily have the experience. Okay,
Mm.
he didn't have a lot of experience, and that's the thing. Especially going up against a Ohio State team, just fucking stupid. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. No quick passes. I didn't see any drag routes. I didn't see any dig routes. I didn't see any crossing routes. I didn't see a lot of pre-snap and post-snap movements. I didn't see any of that for Sark. And then like you kept hearing during the game, where's the creativity? Sark is supposed to be so creative, and he didn't do shit. He kept holding the ball and running from the damn middle of the running from the shotgun. I'm like, what in the hell is this? No pistol formations. We didn't see a lot of stuff. There was no creativity from that in that game. You can't do that against Ohio State. They too fucking good.
All right. Yeah. So like I said, that game ended 14-7. I mean,
The way it looked like, Kev, it didn't look like it was 7. It was a one possession game. The way they were complaining.
When they was complaining, it was like Texas lost by fucking 60 points.
My God, yeah.
So let's go ahead and get to another game. This is the game that pissed ESPN off the most that I've noticed.
Oh, really?
One that's dear close to my heart that I'm actually having. Yeah, ESPN was pissed off that Georgia Tech beat Colorado and Coach Prime in that particular game in itself. As you see the guy in the middle of the screen, Mr. Hayes King, aka Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde ass motherfucker. But this was a particular game in itself where we saw good Hayes King and we saw absolute horrendous Hayes King.
Oh boy!
Now, and as we already know, the ending of that score, it was Tech beating Colorado 27-20. As I already said, the first quarter was very, very bad. And what I mean by it was very, very bad, this is where you saw very, very bad Hayes King, aka 3 turnovers in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Now the thing about it that came into the situation with this game was it remained close enough to where, like you said, it just comes down to slowing it down, and Tech went back to what they do best, and that's run the football. Now, this ain't the triple option wing T offense that most people are used to them running the football in. And D. Kobe said, hey, Hayes, Taysom Hill, King. And this is, but like I said, man, hey.
Kev know how I feel about Haynes, boy. Kev,
like I said, Haynes King to me is Bo Nix, is what Bo Nix was at Auburn. It's the same quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, once like I said, the biggest thing that hurts him is fumbles because he runs the ball a lot. He had 20 carries in this game. And they made such a big deal about Colorado because they had Randy Moss come in to be a guest coach. You got Warren Sapp as the D-line coach guy there. You got D'Amato Pico as another defense coordinator guy there and stuff like that. And Tech just came in and ran the same 6-7 plays on y'all asses and got almost 300, almost 260 yards rushing on y'all. Southside here said, I seen Hayes King do a fake pitch to the running back 4 times in a row and pick up 10 yards or more on each one. Yeah. So pretty much the big stat line on there was Hayes King had about 200 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. And he was like 11 for 17 for $150 passing. So he pretty much the player of the game. So what did you think about that game?
We got this on bitch Truth in here. Let's start with him.
First of all, Mike, Get that goddamn hate out your blood on my boy Haynes King. Haynes King is a
I
Josh
what
Allen is a Josh Allen clone to me. I love me some Haynes King. I love I
Cam, get this nigga
I,
straight. Get this
I
nigga
love
straight.
No, coach. That
I
true.
love a
That was me.
oh, okay,
And
my bad.
that
I
was
love
me.
somebody with I love a quarterback. I love a quarterback with some heart. I love that.
You ain't never heard me say anything negative about him.
No, we like Haynes King over here. We just saying that there's a good Haynes
Can I
King and
argue?
there's a bad Haynes
I want
I
to
King.
know
And
you
argue.
want to damn argue. Fuck you too, goddammit.
Can I argue today? I want to argue. Now, no, thing about it, Colorado just couldn't. Colorado just couldn't stop it. They listen. They didn't want to believe Haynes King could beat them. They really didn't want to believe it. Listen, hey, you have no business losing a football game on your home field when you get handed the ball 3 times in the first quarter. Um, and the star player goes down. One of the star players on offense goes down for that team. They shouldn't have lost that game. They got out coached. They got outplayed.
mm. So my thing, so true. My question on that game is, and I'm talking to you as a guy who has coached the game itself. Um, like you said, Georgia Tech literally sat here and after that first quarter and literally ran the same 6 or 7 plays.
So all goddamn night, like they weren't. It ain't like they was tricking Colorado. They wasn't deceiving them. They didn't run no flea flickers or no shit like that or no double reverses. No, I mean they was just really coming straight at them. But it all boils down to college football world. Georgia Tech is better than a lot of y'all think. This ain't the old Georgia Tech now. They better than y'all think.
They're a lot tougher than y'all
Yeah,
think too.
yeah. Like this is, hey, they better get ready because I've seen a couple of prediction college football playoff predictions, and we know that's a damn near 6 months off. So relax, calm down. But um um I seen Tech in a couple of those college football playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
These motherfuckers can't follow instructions at all. Goddamn DoorDash people here. I told them to pull up.
yeah.
I'm about to mute myself. I'm about to mute myself.
We about to
Okay.
cut somebody out, y'all.
We about to cut somebody out, y'all. So the other storyline that come to this game, Mike, is they also said that the with Deion Sanders, did Deion Sanders get exposed as a head coach without his boys?
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, what expose really mean though?
I mean, I'm gonna say necessary. No, let me reword it. Did Deion Sanders fail Colorado in that game when they literally had 2 timeouts in the fourth quarter that they didn't use?
I mean, I think he just know his boy was just getting their ass kicked. Like I don't think they were gonna beat Tech anyway.
Mm.
I just don't think they defensive front is still good enough to compete with tough teams because Tech, as you know, Brent, that motherfucker is an offensive line. That motherfucker is offensive line
But
coach.
that is offensive line, Alabama born, all that Alabama
Yeah.
system, man, dude. Yeah,
So
it's
he
about
gonna have
physicality.
tough teams, and he know how to wear out teams because he's the offensive line guy. So I just think Dion knew that his team was getting out physical, and you can call all the timeouts all you want to. It's not gonna stop. You get your ass kicked. That offensive line was this.
Yes.
Look, they was Haynes King and that offensive line looked like they were getting by 7 yards apart. And like I
It
said, and
was
that's
getting
just a minimum.
7 yards. Because Jamal Haynes himself had about 5 yards of carry himself.
So you can call all the timeouts you want to, but that shit ain't gonna stop you from getting your ass
Uh,
kicked.
hey, Mike, you got a 4.99 super chat.
Oh,
Taja Davis, 4.99.
Do we all
Uh,
have follow the dream or still do it? I mean, look, if you want it, we will come.
if
All right.
if you want it, we'll do it. And like I said, definitely shout out to the dream. And this is
Yeah.
more this more truth
Cool. Yeah.
thing right here. Anyway, like I said, shout out to the dream. Finally making it to the postseason after a few
Hmm.
years. As a second seed at that.
Yeah. Alicia Gray. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you one person that I did not see playing like this. I know Ryan Howard doing her thing, but Alicia Gray been off the goddamn hook, man. That girl has been absolutely amazing. Pow Pow. Oh, she fine as
My
fuck
girl,
too. I just had to say
that's
that
my
too.
girl right there, Tahina
Pow
Pow Pow.
Pow, that girl a
And
baller.
Pow Pow, and Bree Jones. Them my girls right there.
Mhm. Oh yeah. So that look, they got a squad. I actually think they can win it all, man. And you got as much as people don't like, as much as you
I
got
Bree.
to say they don't like, but you got Brittany coming off the bench now. I mean, she coming off the bench, and that's that physical veteran that understands and has been in that position to win, and she know how to put as from a coaching from a player's standpoint, she can kind of be that person to kind of get them in the right sets and get them right in the right mindsets to kind of take on things. So I like the dreams. I like their chances to win it all, to be honest.
Hmm. Exactly. And like you said, it's just crazy. It's just interesting that what the big difference they did this year compared to the last few years. You just added a couple pieces that had that dog in them.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, Brittany Griner got that dog in them.
Mm-hmm.
Tiana Pow Pow got that dog in them.
She just don't quit. That's why I like it. It's so her. She just like her whole energy is just infectious, man. Always damn
Hmm.
smiling. Always seem like she's in a good mood. Like Pop Out, just like I said, just a perfect teammate to be honest.
Right. Exactly. Let me see. It says they called even after getting the ball ran down their throat, they lost by 7 on a 45-yard run. They got a long way to go to get more stout in the trenches, but it's possible. So I guess he's talking about Colorado.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
they just need guys to go there. See, athletes are gonna go to Dion, but
Hmm.
you gotta get a respected defensive coach to get people to come there. That's why Georgia with Kirby, like them. Look, these defensive linemen know they gonna get the playing time, and they know they're gonna get ready for the NFL. All right, when they go to Georgia. All right, that's
Yeah.
why they go to Georgia. That's why they continue to go to Georgia offensive linemen and defensive linemen. They already know that.
Because the thing is, you bringing in Warren Sapp and Damata Pinko on your for your defense and defensive line. Yes, those are guys that have played in the NFL, but those are guys don't that are not experienced coaches.
Exactly. They're not there yet.
Yeah, so that's where it come down with that. So let's go ahead and get to the let's see. Oh Lord, somebody talking about Braves pitchers. So yeah, it
Look, man,
sounds like
I don't want to depress myself. Okay.
all right. So all right, so let's get so
Yeah, I'm
let's
gonna have
get
to
to
pay
the
for
next
that
game.
shit. I ain't
So
willing to talk about no Braves.
So let's get to the next part, the next game in here, and this is for the Georgia fans in here. Georgia, Marshall. What's your take on that game? As we saw, it was a complete ass whooping. What was it, 45-7? What's your take on that game?
Um, I wasn't impressed by Gunnar Stocker at all. Actually, I was kind of worried to be honest. Um, There's still no chemistry with the wide receiving core and the quarterback. Um, I didn't see anything, and plus, I think if Gunner starting to keep running the way he's running, he's gonna be hurt by game 5. Because he looked like he got damn Rudy out there on the field, like nothing can't happen to him. Like the fans just love to see him just running crazy and doing dumb shit as a quarterback. He did a lot of dumb shit at quarterback. I don't like at all. He's a ticking time bomb. He's not a very big guy like a Haynes King. Haynes King is a big guy, and he can take that pound in that quarterback. Now Gunner is, I'm not saying that he's small, but he's not Haynes King size. And missing, you go 14 to 24 against some goddamn Marshall. That's not good as a pass. It's not good at all. I like I said, he's 6'1", 215 pounds. Yeah, that's you can't take that. You can't take them hits that damn that motherfucker ugly too. Good God Almighty. That motherfucker hit. Oh, you said
Don't be talking
all
about
right.
Tiger George's own man.
I love, but Gunner is fucking. He looked kind of slow, man. Like he,
What you say? He looked like a migraine. That's what you said.
yeah, that boy look kind of slow. Look like he'll run into a wall on purpose. You know how the motherfuckers they be running the wall, and they get up and
Yeah,
start laughing. That's what Gunner started to look like. He looked
you
like
ain't
he
right.
kind of slow. But they make the best football player because they slow. I mean, look at Herschel Walker. That motherfucker, he good slow. He one of the best running backs in the
Extra,
universe.
that motherfucker is extra slow.
Yeah, so slow. You want a dumb football player, okay? You want a dumb football player. Especially a running back, offensive line, and defensive line. The stupider, the better, okay? The dumber the better. The dumber the, and I mean dumber the. I didn't say dumber. I said the dumber. Okay, that's
The
extra.
dumber.
The dumber. Okay,
That's a
that's what
brand.
you want.
The dumber.
Yeah, the
And,
dumber the better. But
and,
I like the I love the Georgia. I love the Georgia running game is getting back to Georgia identity. I'm still not impressed with the running backs. Nate did his thing. Um, I mean, Gunner was 10 of 73. Dwight Phillips, 5 carries, 60 yards, so he was explosive. Nate Frazier, 11, 47. Chauncey Bowens, he was 6 of 30, 6 of 33. So they had 200, about 240, 230, 239 in rushing. I'm just concerned about this passing game because if you're gonna play against a team like Alabama, you can't be missing 10. You can't be missing 10 throws like that against Marshall. A Marshall, mind you, okay? Marshall. Like, no,
not Marshall.
Marshall, bro. No, I wasn't impressed by that.
All right. Here you go. Here you go. Mike, go ahead and read that one for me. Who is that from?
Mrs. Styles.
Ooh, yeah. I hate Bama, but I was surprised they lost their first game.
I
Yeah.
actually was too. I can't lie. I was kind of surprised.
Everybody was shocked. Everybody was shocked. And it was the way that they lost the game too, which
Mm-hmm.
makes it even more of a comedy act in itself. Because all them annoying ass Bama fans that y'all be
Yeah.
so tired of hitting.
Yes.
We ain't seen that now one of them all weekend. Jerome shut the hell up. He said they say his town only has 435 people.
I thought that boy. Look, they probably scared him with the donkey. Oh, I can't believe I did this. Oh, I'm glad you said that. I hope y'all didn't hear that. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I hope that. Yeah, nah, I'm sitting here
I didn't
laughing.
mean to say
It
that. I didn't
probably
mean to
didn't.
say that. It slipped. It slipped. I hope y'all didn't hear me say that. Whew.
And another game that came on, like you said, Carson Beck won in his debut in Miami versus Notre Dame. Um, Jerome called him Frank and Barry Beck.
That's another one that look like he's slow.
Uh, yeah. Southside said he wasn't impressed with the passing attack against Marshall neither.
Nah.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, who? Yeah. That was a very extensive cussing out that you had to do.
Now, I didn't curse anybody out, Kevin. Okay, I need you
Come on,
guys.
Chauncey. Come on, Chauncey.
I need you guys to think a little bit better of me. Okay.
Okay, you. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. You were handling a situation.
No,
Is that better?
I just had a spirited discussion with another human being.
A spirited discussion. Ain't that interesting?
You know what? Anyway, true. I say you came in at the biggest time. So, what did you think about the Georgia game, man?
Me?
Georgia Marshall game.
I mean, they did what I expected against Marshall. Um,
Nigga, did you kill that person? Cause you breathing kind of hard.
That motherfucker ran some type of thing
Yeah,
over
he
there.
ran. What the hell are you doing? You ain't
hell,
finna kill somebody and hop on my damn show.
hell, I might have got my ass whooped. But anyway, damn near lost a fight yesterday. I mean, my expectations is a little different. I knew they were playing. I just wanted to come out of it healthy. Shit.
Yeah.
I see Warren Gaston. I talked to Warren Gaston's dad. They say
The
he had a
right
mile.
guard, the right guard for the Georgia Bulldogs. Yeah, right guard for the
Right
Bulldogs.
guard. For all you Georgia Tech fans, if the name Warren Gaston sound familiar, yeah, that's the same Warren Gaston that played with Stephon Marbury and Matt Harper at Georgia Tech. His
Mm-hmm.
son is the right guard for Tech. But I don't know how long he's gonna be out because Warren is heavy as hell. He's a big kid. And 360 pounds on a mild frame might take a little longer to heal than the average person. But nevertheless, I wasn't unimpressed. It just basically they did what I thought they should have did against Marshall.
Right.
I know Kirby pissed they gave up a touchdown late because I know he wanted to pitch the
Oh boy,
shutout.
yeah, he was. Oh boy, he was mad at
Those some bitches, they probably still running stadium staff right now. You know Kirby's a fucking nut.
Yeah. Kirby ain't got it all, man. But that's what you need at head coach.
The one play that I like in particular was the wheel route to that fast motherfucker. I don't even know his name. That motherfucker was so fast. You could tell his dad ran. Yeah, you could tell his dad ran from the police because that boy got out there, bro. Y'all see how fast he was, bro?
He said he got that run from the police
Yeah, he
technique.
got to run for the police speed.
Nah, yeah, that was nice. Was that
Even though it was even though the ruling was overturned,
yeah,
Cash
Zachariah Branch.
Jones, you in year 6, bro. You don't need to be fumbling, Cash Jones. You in year 6 now.
Yeah. I forgot about Cass. I thought he had graduated. I don't know why I thought he graduated.
Cash got to be the only motherfucker on the team left from the back-to-back natties. He got to be.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Surprised to still see him, to be honest.
Hell yeah, he got to be. Damn,
Yeah, I
Cash.
think yeah. Because I think he had two. If he had 2 injury seasons, that's the only reason why he's still on the team right now.
Cash right now walking around saying, "I'm the vet. Shut up."
That motherfucker, a coach assistant. He gonna be a coach's assistant once he graduates. He
Next year,
already did that shit.
Yeah.
next year, they probably already got him a job waiting on him. He'll be running. Cash will be the running backs coach next year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you, hey, shit, that wouldn't be bad at all. Um, Let me see, Cash just love them UGA
I love
cheerleaders. That's why
Cam.
he stayed.
But I'm gonna tell y'all something about Cash Jones. Your coach's dream. You know why?
Why?
Cash gonna do whatever the fuck the coaches tell him.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna do whatever the fuck. Look, I don't know if y'all remember it or not last year. If you go back and watch last year, Cash saved us in a couple games last year. Y'all remember?
Yep. Yeah.
When the running backs went down, y'all remember when all the running backs was getting nicked up and hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I think one game Cash was the bail count. They was giving it to Cash. I'm like, damn. They feeding Cash the ball, but he was and he's a good receiver out the backfield. He had a big catch.
Mm-hmm.
We all know Cash is not that talented. Before somebody say we talking about Cash Jones, we already know. But like again, he's that perfect. Y'all know the feel good story, the rags to riches type story. You know. So, but I'm just curious to see have they come out? Well, I don't want to call his dad again, but have they said how long Lil Warren gonna be out?
I
Uh,
haven't heard anything.
I haven't heard anything yet. Like I said, it could just be a couple weeks or something like that. From
I mean,
what I've heard,
I'm sure he won't touch the field against who we got this week.
I think who do y'all got?
Who we got? San Antonio School for the Blind.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rich. Yeah,
So we got. Cause I know we got Gardner Webb next week. So
okay.
that's kind of
Tech got to guard the web.
we got Gardner Webb and then we got Clemson after that.
They got Austin P next.
They got Austin P. Are they gonna make? Yeah. Austin gonna be doing a lot of peeing.
See all them big black niggas on the defense side of the ball.
But Army just found out that you can't take nobody lightly.
Hell no, boy. Army lost Tifton. What was it? The Techelon College?
I can't even pronounce who Auburn lost. Who Army lost to.
Who
They
the hell
lost
is that? Hold on, I gotta see this.
Techelon State, something
Bro,
like
I can't
that.
even. Like I said, I can't even pronounce who Army lost to, bro. And Army.
Hold
And
on.
Army was a 25. They was a top 25 team
Yeah,
last year.
they was in the college football playoff conversation for most of the year last year.
State. Who the hell is Hold on. Tarleton State? What the fuck is that?
Hold on. Let me see this shit. Hold on. I need to see this.
Like I
I
said,
need
bro,
to see this shit.
I don't know if y'all can do it, but I can't pronounce who the hell they lost
This
to, bro.
motherfucking quarterback named Victor Gabalise.
Yeah. But hey, that's why you got to play the game. So as long as Georgia don't go out there bullshit against Austin P, take care of the football. Let everybody get some reps. This is a good time for you guys to get some reps. The Pugliosi kid, how do you look to y'all? How you say his name? The backup for Georgia, backup quarterback.
Did he play?
The guy with the P, yeah, he got in.
Puga, whatever the hell.
Yeah, the hell he got their last name be coming from, bro.
Pugalisi or whatever the hell. It was okay. Like I said, I didn't get to see a lot of them because I fell asleep. But at the second quarter, I fell asleep at halftime when everybody got down 28-0. I didn't realize I was asleep. I woke up and True come cussing me out, and then
why you gotta always put our business in the street, Mike? Why you gotta put our business in the street?
Look, yeah, it was Tarleton State. Yeah, that sounds like a junior college. That shit sounds like a junior college.
But at the end of the day,
he was better. Like Tate said, I'll say he looked better than Gunner starting at quarterback. Gunner did look like he just wanted to run around in circles. I didn't think he wanted to throw.
Gunner played like the little kid with the extra large helmet that couldn't do nothing but run the football.
all right,
That's exactly what he looked like.
his ass gonna be on the IL. He
Look, I give it. I'll give it to game 5. Game 5, that motherfucker gonna be hurt. Broken
And that
ribs,
ain't
or strained ribs, or something.
But see,
Why?
he ain't got the body frame for that shit. I mean,
He's
like
6'1". We like the same fucking size.
now, Haynes got the body type to do what he do. Even though I think he runs a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah,
But you
like
know
you
what though?
said,
Even with
six
even with
two.
Haynes, even with Haynes, his ass gonna get broke up.
That
Haynes
motherfucker
always
go
getting hit though. Haynes is
man, that
always getting hit.
motherfucker hey, really
That's a
don't
tough
give
one,
a fuck. Like
Well,
he literally goes out there and plays like shoot, I'm not gonna have a job tomorrow, so I'm gonna show you who I am type of guy.
well, his last name is King. We moved a certain type of way. Okay, I'm sorry.
You had to do
He the cousin from the fifth branch of the tree.
Yeah.
that.
Now
Hey, bro, don't be running up on me like that, bro. Walk over here easy. Walk over here easy, bro.
he's
Walk over here
Talk
easy.
to that damn cat again.
Y'all almost got fucked up yesterday, man. Running up on me, bro. Don't do that no more, all right?
He talking about that cat, yeah.
Yeah,
Bro.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, it's that time of the year because got a cat in the damn neighborhood.
No. This ain't no cat. This a goddamn human. This motherfucker thought he could beat me yesterday. Go ahead, bro. Take your mouth, bro.
Keisha out here said, I heard a commentator say, "How did you lose the toilet to stink?" Like, I'm like, dude, hey, like I said, y'all can't take we can't be taking none of these teams fucking serious. We can't take these
Tarleton State.
motherfuckers for
I know.
granted, but
Here's the thing.
Good
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. There was a couple of fights on that goddamn team bus. There was a little finger pointing going on. There was a couple of fights on that Army team bus on the way back to the hotel. There was a couple of fights.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. They
And
put them motherfuckers back in their uniform. They just started squaring off on each other.
you know what? About the coach, hey, the next practice, I walk in there the next practice, I wouldn't say nothing to the motherfuckers. I hear everybody circle around me, and I just stare at them son of a bitch for about 15 minutes.
Southside said Boise State lost to South Florida. Boy, whoever that quarterback for South Florida is, yeah, we talk about another one that quarterback that don't care. This dude literally was running folks over the whole damn game.
That ain't the same. I hear you, Southside, but that ain't the same as losing to Tarleton State.
He talking to
I didn't even know that was the name of school. Okay.
Boys, South Florida ain't no punk.
ain't
South
no
Florida
punk.
ain't no punk. Like,
They not,
and,
yeah.
and South Florida usually have a stout little defense. And you know what's crazy? How the hell is South Florida in Tampa? I just asked a question,
I
man.
didn't think
I
about that shit. I didn't think about that. Nigga ain't just South Florida.
that
Nigga
don't
ain't
make
your
no
ass supposed to
damn
be in
sense.
Orlando somewhere?
That's what Central Florida is.
Hold on, what?
Look up where's Central Florida? I know
Wow.
South Florida's in Tampa. FIU, they could have put FIU in Tampa. I think FIU is in South Florida and put South Florida where FIU is. That makes sense.
Good God Almighty. I ain't had no damn clue. I didn't even know. So you got Gainesville, obviously in the north, and then you got
FIU is in Miami and South Florida is in Tampa. Somebody please make it make sense.
It takes that Central Florida. UCF is in Jacksonville.
it's in Jacksonville. Yeah, yep.
UCF is in North Florida. How about that?
How the fuck that make any sense?
UCF is in North Florida. Central Florida's in North Florida. South Florida's in Tampa, West Florida, and FIU is in South Florida.
Motherfucker was drunk when they made this shit.
God damn.
Wait a minute. So the question is South Florida really North Florida and North Florida really South Florida?
I'm not finna do that with you, K-Style. Look here, I appreciate coming on. Let me. Do you guys mind if I take about 45 seconds to plug myself?
Go ahead, do your thing.
The truth returns every week. Every Monday, we're gonna have breakfast with the truth. That'll be basically a weekend recap of the happenings and going in sports, most notably locally. On Wednesday, we're moving exclusive World of Wrestling from Saturday to Wednesday for obvious reasons because football season has started. Exclusive World of Wrestling will be back Wednesday at 8 p.m. and on Friday morning we will have the weekend preview with the Truth at 9 a.m. Thank you guys.
There you go. There you go. So make sure you go ahead and support the truth. Like you said, man, I guess we're about to go ahead and get up on out of here. Mike, you got the final words before we leave?
Hey, y'all, again, if you guys want Falcons content, all you got to do on Mondays, just ask for it. But you got to ask for it through Super Chat. But for the most part, Monday is going to be dedicated to college football. And that's that. That's that. Like I said, man, I told you we expanding. Still gonna have my morning show, evening show, depending on what news is coming out, because a lot of Falcons love to try to throw a press conference around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock while I'm trying to do my live show. So depending on that, you get the Falcons content earlier in the day, but college football is
Mike, I'll
here.
take the headshots on Mondays. I'll take the Falcon headshots on Monday with Breakfast with the Truth. Breakfast
Okay.
with the Truth will happen anywhere between 9 and 10 because we know you start at 11. So I'll
Mhm.
take the Falcon headshots. I'll just make sure I have on a helmet. I have on a helmet. I have a helmet, a bag of ice, and my pistol. So I'll take the Falcons headshots.
What the hell you need the ice for?
Shit, it's gonna be some swelling. It's gonna be some swelling. Shit. You know the Falcon fan, boy. Hey, don't let us lose. Don't let us lose. My God.
Yeah, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be hell on earth when you turn around and lose.
And right,
Absolutely.
if anybody got Raheem Morris' telephone number, tell him I'm with him. Tell him I'm rooting for him. Because if he go out and do some dumb shit next Sunday, boy, I'm gonna have two black eyes next Monday evening.
Oh my God.
Cause I know they're gonna they gonna it's gonna be so much hell raising. Raheem, please, bro. Please, Raheem. Don't
Yeah,
coach Don.
please,
Please.
please,
I'm saying please.
please.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm with you, Raheem, okay? I'm with you. All right. Power to the people. All that old fuck shit. Keep going. Go ahead, man.
And that right there is the bottom line. That's all I got, K Style.
Hey man, so like I said, bro, we is continuing on the trend of expanding. Like I said, man, we're gonna continue the series of the 6 MK versus Kev solo, as well as we're gonna get some more STS. The STS is probably gonna be more so of a monthly thing. It's not really a lot gonna be going on in the news world since it's sports season and nobody gives a shit about what's happening after that. But hey, you know how we do it over here. We here to play.
Oh no.
The true fact, he was supposed to do the end part.
Yeah.
We here to say
Oh
we
yeah. Dig it.
you ain't gotta go home.
But you got to get the hell out of here. Oh yeah.
And this is what he was supposed to say. It's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. But since he hopped off, I'm not gonna say it in the way that he does. So we out here, y'all.
Bye.
Go buy the go subscribe to Mad Mike Sports and Mad Mike Network.
Put your eyes back in your head.
I felt like slavery.
Let me do.
Pry their eyes open and force them to see the truth. We will skin the sheep and sacrifice the weak. The unholy alliance has arrived.